Good lessons are well planned. You must have clear learning outcomes, ILOs. They must be smart. You should have an exciting short starter to your lesson to stimulate enthusiasm, promote thinking, engage pupils from the start. It may or may not be related to the lesson topic, but hopefully it will be. It's something to engage them. There will then be a series of short stages, BEMs, beginnings, middles and ends. The beginning is, what are you as a teacher doing? And you as a teacher should have a variety of teaching strategies in the beginning. What are you doing? Perhaps you are recapping on last week's lesson. Perhaps you're introducing activities and facilitating the activities. Perhaps you're instructing students, explaining to students, demonstrating to students. Perhaps you're questioning whole group individuals. Perhaps you're observing. Perhaps you're coaching them. Perhaps you're checking and correcting them. Maybe you're summarising main points. Maybe you're modelling. Maybe you're giving feedback. You need to have a variety in your teaching strategies. The middle is, what are the students doing? Well, what are they doing? They should also have a variety of learning strategies. Perhaps they're doing case studies, role plays, peer coaching, demonstrations, practical activities, problem solving, fault finding, listening, observing. Maybe they're involved in cognitive challenges, e-learning activities like classroom, discussion board, podcast, quiz, group work, practice papers, project work. Perhaps they're involved in activity learning activities like mind maps, diamond ranking, odd one out, Venn diagrams, etc. And then the E part of that BEM, beginning, middle and end. The ending is of vital importance. These allow the teachers to offer advice at the end of each intended learning outcomes. They are not there to judge. The purpose of the end of an ILO is to consolidate learning and assess what learning has taken place. It can take many forms. It is not just a question and answer section revising the lesson, although it can be sometimes. It could be a review of the lists they have created, a review of the written problem solving exercise, a review of a challenge to achieve a goal, a review of an analysis of a practical activity, review of a group presentation. Maybe it's a review of the PowerPoint presentation that the students themselves have created. Maybe it's a review of the quiz using lesson learning, etc. Remember, if they can feed back to you at that E ending, it is more powerful than you feeding back to them. Feedback to the teacher from the students about what they can and cannot do is more powerful than feedback to the student. Focus on the qualities of the performance of the task. Are you and are they clear about them? And then we've got the ending, the plenary ending. So at the end of every lesson, you need to sum up all of those endings in the ILOs. It's a summary, and it allows you to ask the question, has learning taken place? And it allows you also to readjust future lessons. You must allow time at the end for the ending so that you can focus on what learning has taken place in the classroom, so that there is assessment for learning as opposed to the assessment of learning. It is an opportunity to make improvements.